Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
The 49ers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And the 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Might have a chance. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown 49ers. Once he got some room, it was over.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And he made the extra point without problem. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Brown will throw it. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run...
Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. The play action fake. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Turns it on in midfield. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And some room to work. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the back. The give is to Williams. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
On the snap, it's Barnes. Oh, they're after him. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Here comes the option. Now the toss. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Give him 6. Touchdown, Charlotte. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble. And you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 4. There he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Got a little grass. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Huskies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about this running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Coming out with it, it's Rutledge. Makes a move. Got a little room. He's chased out of bounds, but man, does that return set them up with spectacular field position at the plus 46. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Gets the back moving. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to power their way ahead. Finding some room. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like, stopping the run game. Like, they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense.
Turning it on! Touchdown Niners! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Charlotte! And they turn it into a defensive score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Off play action. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Brown will throw it. Looking left. It's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Crosses to 40. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
And that's a problem for the defense. On 4th down like that, you've got all those bodies close to the line of scrimmage. If one guy's out of a gap or one guy misses a tackle, it could be a home run, and that's exactly what happened.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with some swag and some speed with a 73-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. It's a fumble on the play. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble, you just couldn't secure it.
Quarterback making checks. Using his legs, it's Cobb. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Barnes. Intercepted for the 11th time. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Brown wants to pass. Got a man. It's Porter. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now on first down from the 30. Wants to go right back downfield. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. Runs through a man. He might have space. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Corner's going to give them room. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start. Not much of a decision to make there, as the defense will move them back. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Brown will throw it. Makes the catch. It's Fowler. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he's knocked down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. The 40, the 30, at the 20. Touchdown 49ers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with Minnesota taking on the number 16, the Utah Utes. And it's the Gophers, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Tight end now in motion. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change to...
Going for the big play. And they almost had a connection on the long pass, but the receiver couldn't make the grab in bounds.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. On the option. Now the pitch. Here's a little room there. The tap. Touchdown, Charlotte. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Third touchdown of the game. A third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
That's why I love this offense running this option play, because if this running back gets the ball on the perimeter in space, he is so deadly and he's lethal. And he showed you right there. This guy's got a lot of tools.
And the extra point is good. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turn wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Oh, he found a space on him, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Sent it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Wide open and it's a foot race. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. So we're starting to get late. And he's dragged down. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. It's Fowler. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
Man, this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him. And you better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Working that left side now. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. Third and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Could be an outing. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
You know, I really like how this offense uses the QB in the running game because he might not be the fastest quarterback in college football, but he's got just enough that you have to respect him and you have to account for him defensively.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down, and he just about took it all the way. How about the timing on the pitch from this quarterback on the option? The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Stepping to the right. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw.
Touchdown, Niners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hand. Get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest. Put 6 up on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Green. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Just going to keep it after the snap. There he goes. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. Now on the option. Maybe a crease. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Charlotte. Great job by the back on the option.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
He'll bring it out. It's Green. He gets a block. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for space. It's Cobb. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
Here we go. Keep. Go.
Keep it on the ground. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the 49ers are in the hurry-up. Off play action on first down. Moving away from pressure. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this defense is going to mix up their looks against this quarterback, playing some zone. That time it was man coverage, but they also brought the blitz. So they're just trying to keep this quarterback on his toes.
He's in open space downfield. There's some room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Go.
They'll run play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step one.
Still running at the 40. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And you can't get it all back in one play, but I really like that second down, man. I mean, that's a big positive chunk. You sneak the run in. They weren't thinking about the run. They were thinking pass after that disaster of first down, what it was. So you kind of make this a little bit more manageable, easier play call now on third down.
Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It'll be third and long. Off the RPO, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Using the quick game. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
And the 49ers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Tries again to get it in.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown 49ers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push out this lead in the fourth quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive 2nd win of the season. And he tacks on the extra point.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the back. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
They'll give it to Johnson. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating the...
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Running inside, it's Johnson. Fights off a defender. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And he puts through the extra point. An 84-yard drive there. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They'll run the option. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. A lot of ground to cover here on 4th down. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.
it.